you are the liaison between the NBA players and the game. You're the one who's being yelled at courtside that their ratings aren't high enough. You kind of
Yep.
like you verify players that are in the game. Has that went up? Have the NBA players that aren't able to go work out or practice or scrimmage or whatever, have they been playing the game more?
That is a great question. Yes, it's dramatically increased. I mean, I think, like I said, our game is a device for competition. You, step up and you want to be the best. That's what these guys have been groomed to be since the first time they laced up their basketball shoes. They have to satisfy that somewhere, and a lot of these guys had played 2K, played it, when they had a lot more time around training, and I feel like this vacuum of time has just increased the need to do so. So definitely a lot more verifications. And it's not just basketball; it's across entertainment. A lot of celebrities have been reaching out. A lot of people in music, a lot of people in football as well. I also think that like these guys see gaming. You're asking the right questions, which is how many more eyeballs are there on this world? And I think that the influencers and the people that play our game that are known entities also see it as a way to get their message out. I mean,
Absolutely, yeah.
a music guy that's used to touring in the summer, he does not have the capacity to do so. So how can he involve himself in our platform to continue to get his message out? And I think that a lot of people are leveraging our game to continue to build their own brand and their empire.
Listen, I'm a huge Ronnie 2K fan, so I can shout out the idea. I could shout out the idea that all this publicity about Travis Scott showing up in Fortnite, you guys have been doing concerts and DJ sets in the playground for quite some time.
Yeah, it's very cool what Fortnite is doing. Obviously, we had Puck After Dark and the NBA 2K17, but as an industry, again, we have a responsibility to entertain, and across the board, we're finding our different ways of doing that. But it's just important to deliver this kind of content. I mean, where else are you going to see high-profile NBA players like Kevin Durant and Trae Young and Donovan Mitchell? But, Donovan Mitchell and Kevin Durant were two of the first guys that had coronavirus, and for them to participate and show that they're okay and communicate with the fans and give, the capacity to interact and socialize and talk about what they went through was such a great thing for the world to understand. Like these guys, these high profile athletes are, just as human when it comes to what we're facing. And, it was a platform for them to be able to tell that story.